If you want to connect Eventbrite and Mailchimp so your event registrations can flow into your email marketing automatically, you're in the right place. In this tutorial, I'll walk you through the simple Zapier setup step by step so you can connect both apps, test the workflow, and publish it when you're done. This is a great way to save time, grow your audience, and keep your contacts organized without doing everything manually. If this video helps, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more easy software tutorials. Alright, let's get started. First, open your browser and go to Zapier. Zapier is the automation platform we'll use to connect Eventbrite and Mailchimp without any coding. Once you're on the Zapier homepage, look for the Create button and click it. This is where you start building a new automation. After that, click on Zaps. A Zap is simply Zapier's name for an automation workflow. This will take you into the area where you can build the connection between the two apps. Now, you'll choose your trigger. Click on Trigger to begin setting up the first app in the workflow. The trigger is the event that starts the automation, and in this case, that will be Eventbrite. In the app search bar, type Eventbrite and click on it when it appears. Then click on Choose an Event and select any event that fits your workflow. This is the trigger action that tells Zapier what should happen in Eventbrite before Mailchimp gets involved. Next, log into your Eventbrite account when prompted. Make sure you use the correct account connected to the events you want to track. Once your account is connected, Zapier can monitor the Eventbrite activity you choose. Now it's time to set up the second half of the automation. Click on Action. This is where you choose what happens after the trigger is detected. Search for Mailchimp and click on it. Mailchimp will be the app that receives or processes the data coming from Eventbrite. Then click on Choose an Event and select the Mailchimp action you want to use for your workflow. Depending on your goal, this could be adding a subscriber, updating a contact, or another available action. After selecting the event, log into your Mailchimp account when prompted. Again, make sure you're signing into the correct account, especially if you manage multiple audiences or brands. Once connected, Zapier will be able to send Eventbrite data straight into Mailchimp. At this point, you'll usually see the option to build it in the top area. This confirms your workflow is coming together and lets you continue with the setup. Review each step carefully so everything is connected properly and the right data is being passed between the two apps. Before you finish, click on Test Run. Testing is important because it helps make sure the trigger and action are working exactly the way you expect. If anything looks off, this is the moment to go back and adjust the setup before publishing. Once the test is successful, click on Publish. That will turn on your Zap and make the automation live. From that point forward, when the Eventbrite trigger happens, Zapier can automatically send the information to Mailchimp for you. And that's it. You've now connected Eventbrite and Mailchimp using Zapier, tested the workflow, and published your automation. This kind of setup is perfect for event follow-ups, email list growth, and keeping your marketing organized with less effort. If this tutorial helped you out, please give it a like and subscribe for more step-by-step tech guides. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.